Yeah, enough of that slope. Let's go kill him. And just tear into these guys. Alright, so far so good. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start working on what is probably gonna be known as phase 2 of this little thing. Let's try to stick it here and or this thing where it comes around. So here's gonna be where the problems start arising for this entire strategy. Yeah. But as you can see, it's already working. Which is entirely what I wanted. So it's working as intended. That's not the issue right now. The problem is going to be coming in later when it comes to, you know, getting all this lava here. So what I'm going to basically do for this whole trap concept, this is a trap I've used before in the past. And it's worked out quite well for me, actually. So I basically do like this. And this is actually not going to work the greatest because of the lava being here. Vibrations from deep below. I think that's actually the boss fight I want. Except I'm not prepared at all for it. I need to go upstairs. Vibrations from deep below. The message I want, but I'm not prepared the way I want to be. Yeah, these are way better than Spectre boots. To be completely honest. Alright, so what I need to do right now is I need to prep as quickly as I possibly can. Shit, I don't have wood platforms on me. This is gonna be, well, interesting. To say the least. Alright, I need to make wood platforms. I don't actually have that much wood, but wood platforms nonetheless are going to be required for this. So the reason I want a wood platform here is not so much because of any particular reason. It's more or less actually surprising I have to actually use the mechanical worm. I could summon a second one that actually would spawn a second one, but I should probably just get more wood while I'm here. Okay. So here's the destroyer in all his chaotic glory. Now it can do quite a significant amount of damage to you over time, which is kind of terrible, to be completely honest. However, you can also do a very significant damage to him in roughly the same amount of time. As you can tell by the amount of damage I'm doing to him right now. These things also drop quite a fair bit of hearts. So this is basically the strategy for the Destroyer of Worlds, is you basically just let him hit you a couple times and you just basically sidestep him, and you win. Seems silly, but it works. And because he launches himself so high, he can get in multiple hits. And also, if you ever thinking you need a couple more hearts, just always go for him. There's no reason not to go for the hearts. He's already over half dead. The cutlass is a very, very good weapon for this fight, specifically. It's kind of why I'm very happy to get it. Just out of his range. Just look at the damage pile up. I'm getting like probably 5,000–6,000 damage done to him every time he charges me. It's pretty ridiculous. The damage adds up a lot over time. This actually isn't the optimal arena that I would use for this, but whatever, it works. And the jungle grows restless. You know why? Because I just killed him. Now, where did he drop his stuff? Forgot he drops his stuff underground. It's actually going to be kind of a problem. probably work on lining this up so I can just see roughly the area. Okay, that's where he died. As you can tell by the hallowed bars, souls of might, upon other things. Also, don't think I've ever opened this chest here, so I should probably check it out. There are umbrella, copper bars, wooden arrows, rope. I don't need the rope. Yeah, it's a noob chest. Alright, so that's our first boss down. However, I can do multiple more bosses. I've got plenty of time for this. It didn't even take up half the night to do that. Alright. So I'm just going to lay up this platform. And we're just going to summon him again. Because why not? The more the merrier. We can totally do this. It's literally the easiest of the boss fights. Like I said, I was literally not worried at all about this fight. Simply because I knew I could murder this thing mercilessly. Well within the time provided. Like, it's already down like 20k health. And just the amount of things he releases from him. Even without the cross necklace, I don't take nearly enough damage to die from any of his attacks. Kind of silly and ridiculous, to be honest. The things that actually damage you the most end up being his projectile buddies. Granted, once you take care of them, it's actually not too bad. You get close enough, you can do a ton of damage to him. And he should be coming right back down. Yeah, he's dying. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he's done. And there's all his stuff. Trophy for that. Rare healing potions. It's also a really good way to grind up rare healing potions, apparently. Yeah, indeed it is. So I got myself a trophy. I have a ton of souls of might. I have a ton of hallowed bars. I can do whatever I want. Depends. Can I make the Hamdrax yet? Because if not, then I'm going to need to grind some more, obviously, but... Should be able to kill some of these pixies. Pixie dust. Not entirely sure what it does for me. But hopefully it does something good. So the reason I wanted to fight him on top of that hill is because he can literally just go straight for your house and just destroy all your NPCs. As you can tell, you don't even need adamant armor to fight that thing. It's the easiest of the bosses. All I needed to get was Souls of Night so I could even attempt it in the first place. But right now, what I want to do... Close this door. I'd like to talk to Mr. Guide here. Oh, the painter's though in the mushroom place now. Crafting. What can I do with Souls of Might? I can make the Mega Shark, but I need illegal gun parts. I do actually have... Oh, that's how you make the keys. Okay, so I need Souls of Bright. I also need a Temple Key. So I need to get the Temple Key for all of these. So that's how you get all the keys. Did not know that. Also get the Mega Shark there. What I need to make is the Drax. How do you make the Drax? Alright, so that's the thing I need to mine all the good stuff. Hallowed set, which is basically your step up from Adamant. Pretty much. But why go for the Hallowed set? We can literally just make this and just go straight for the jungle stuff, which is apparently better than Hallowed stuff. Alright. So what else did I get from that? So the trophy. And yeah. To be completely honest, I think that's definitely enough bars, I would say, to do what I want. So for now, let's just go to our anvil and do what we want. Which is, let's make the Drax and then let's go to the jungle. So every time you defeat a boss, it causes a Plantera bulb to spawn somewhere in the underground jungle. I have never fought Plantera. I have no idea how to fight Plantera. But that'll be something I have to look into at some point later. Does Drax have a... Yeah, it does have axe power too. Sweet. Then we have Excalibur, which would formerly have been the best sword in the game, but no longer. Can also make a light disc. Stacks up to 5, so you can set 5 of these out at a time. Or is it that you need to make... I don't think this thing returns to you, does it? You know what? I will make 5 of these. For free, I guess. Oh, that's why I ran out of Soul of Lights. So can you pick these things back up? I'm not sure. In any case, I would like to have at least one ranged weapon. So let me just see. Okay, they do return to you. Good to know. So if I were to throw it... Yeah. That could potentially be a really good ranged weapon. And I want to see, does it return to you after hitting an enemy automatically, or... How exactly does it work? This seems like something where if I could get stuck behind an enemy, I could have it go for the enemy and hit it multiple times. Which could be very useful in the twins in a confined area. You know, I mainly make adjustments to my twins fighting arena, which I've currently set up as just a giant-ass block floating in the sky. Why? Because I wanted that, basically. So let's see. Yeah, it does come back right after hitting something. However, I can just literally do this. Okay, so now I have a decent ranged weapon. Which is actually something I kind of like. So now I have a weapon of every type, so when I run out of magic, I can switch to my ranged weapon for ranged enemies. Alright. Okay, before I go down there, I need to store some stuff in my chests. Okay, I can fly quite high with this thing. Yeah, this is way better than the rocket boots. I'm gonna have to replace my rocket boots with something else. But right now I'm going underground, so I won't really need this, so... Won't be using this for... At least I don't think I'll be using the butterfly wings on Plantera. So I can probably sell this adamant drill then. What else could this? Put my grenades back. Where's my trophy chest? Which is also my ores chest right now, because why not? And I actually have just enough gold to buy the strongest spear in the game, too. Do I go for it? Might as well. To be completely honest, it is the strongest spear after all. And it's a forceful one. Extra knockback. Not that bosses are affected by knockback, but... Except for Brain of Cthulhu, but yeah. So... Got an unpleasant magic dagger and a deadly golden shower. Alright, so far so good. Actually, with that, I actually don't really need the meteor ham axe anymore. So I have a few things I could sell, which I actually don't need to sell them to the merchant, now that I think about it, but I like selling it to the merchant anyway. He's apparently living in my basement. Let's shop. Alright, so what do I not need? I do not need this drill anymore. By anti-drill, you lasted for all of about 20 minutes of this session. Plus, like, the 5 hours I used you off-screen. I'm gonna keep the beam sword just because. Just because I kind of like it a lot. I think I need Souls of Sight or Fright for this. I think it's Sight. So I'm gonna keep this with me. I'll move it downstairs, actually. Because why not? Some vitamins. What I'm waiting for with the vitamins is apparently if you make all of these immunity things, you can combine them all together to make the Ankh, which prevents pretty much all status effects. Which I would like to build up towards. The problem is I don't have everything I need for it yet. I probably won't for a while. But in the short term, I can probably get it fairly quickly. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to throw my harp down here. I'm just going to throw my Souls of Might right here. Soul of Night, Soul of Light. Should probably move my hallowed bars here. And I shall move all my souls from bosses here. And more pixie dust here. More crystals, more power. Okay. I think I'm basically all sorted out. Should probably also store my frost staff away if I need to. Actually, I don't need these climbing claws either now that I think about it. Because I've already made the tiger climbing gear. I'm just waiting on getting some ninja stuff so I can actually make the final form of that. Which, for those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically ninja gear, which I think gives you stealth, which would be really, really good in certain situations, especially considering my current loadout. So right now, I think I'm already at the stage I was basically endgame in my Irish save file. I've got basically every endgame item I want right now, outside of the harp, but the harp's actually not as good as I want it to be. That's completely fine. So for right now, we need to go find Plantera. So I'm going to go this way, because I think this way leads closer to the jungle. Also need to find a light mummy and get some stuff. I also need to find some armor polish too, which I'm assuming drops some armor. Call me crazy, but I think armor polish drops from armored things. Oh yeah, this is... Yeah, I'm liking this Hamdrax. As I think it used to be called. Now it's just called the Drax. Which I'm completely fine with, to be completely honest. Yeah, it's instant destruction of blocks. Insta-block destruction, always good. Should probably throw down a glow stick. Now this here is where I start regretting, not... keeping all my stuff on me. Alright. Got more mythril here, which is always good for selling, I guess, at this point. You ever need money, just get mythril, make bars, and then sell. And then profit. Because the stages of mythril profit are great. I need to remember to switch back my weapon after using torches. I don't even actually need to take torches out anymore now that I think about it. Which means I actually have more room on me than I think I do for several weapons. I can actually throw my stuff right back there. We are good. At least far better than I think I am. I really don't need that orange blood root, but I have it. Whatever. I'm just gonna go in this direction until I reach my goal. Which is the jungle. Now the reason I'm not going further down where I know there's a connection to a jungle is because I want to search the jungle from the top first. Also switch back to something I don't want because I keep forgetting. There we are. Now we're good. So the jungle should be literally just beyond here somewhere, not too far. Probably also not too close. I think we'll reach in no time. Oh, we definitely reached enemies. And... fleeting magic quiver. Interesting. That's very interesting for ranged weapons if I was using them. I'd still like to get some armor polished, though I don't think these things will ever drop it. I think you need the hollow suits of armor to drop it, which I believe are only found on the surface at nighttime, not underground at all. So unfortunate as that may be, I think that is indeed the case. Right. Let's clear some cobwebs. Clear him out, and we will head in the downwards direction because victory. And up to everything. Yeah, I like this cutlass. This cutlass is basically going to be what wins the end game for me. I think. That's right, this is the background. I can actually place torches on this background. Good. Background torches are best torches. That and their red beetle thing. Yeah, red husk. Something I actually really don't need. Sorry about that, I'm kind of fighting off the cold. So I'm not sure if I'm going to fight Terraria this session. I'm actually kind of running a little bit short on recording time because I didn't have that much time to record, but you know what? I did kill one of the first bosses twice. Always a good thing. Right, so that far. Now, if I'm lucky, I should only have to go here. We should almost be at jungle. I can already see some jungle vines, so it's always a good sign. In fact, the jungle starts probably right across here. Indeed it does. Oh yeah, this cutlass is kind of overpowered. Not really complaining about it. That's just regular copper. Unfortunately. How unfortunate. Oh well. Yep, this cutlass. That cutlass, people. Get cutlass for victory. New formula for success. I'm just gonna clear off some stuff from the sand here. Just try and at least make it a valid place for mummies to spawn. Problem is, I think we're too much in the jungle for them to really ever spawn anyway. At some point in the future, I would like to at least have a shot at getting a light mummy. I've actually seen one, but he did not drop what I needed, unfortunately. Not that I actually expect them to really just drop everything I need on demand, but another quick nature's gift. That's interesting. Suppose I can just continuously make nature's gifts and try and hope for something good. I mean, that's always a possibility. That's just glow sticks. Who cares about glow sticks? Right. Some more background torches. I kind of don't want to swim with those fish. Oh boy. So yeah. Continuing onwards. Glow stick, why not? That is actually sand. Okay, now I am definitely hearing mummies. Which is actually a good thing, but right now I would like to light up the area just so I can, you know, see stuff. It's kind of an important part to playing the game, is being able to see. I think most people would agree with me there. Yeah, time for you to die. Time for most of these fish to die as well, because, yeah. Fish massacre. Okay, there's actually mummy under there. Good. Did not drop what I was looking for, but you know what? You can't always get what you want. Okay, I'm gonna need completely drain this to get even more enemies to spawn here now.